There's a quote by Arthur C. Clarke that I can't stop thinking about. The quote is this: two possibilities exist. Either we are alone in the universe or we are not. Both are equally terrifying. And the more I think about it, the more I realize how true that is. Because no matter which one is real, it completely changes everything. I think about this almost every day. About how small we are, how insignificant we seem in the grand scale of the universe. We live on a tiny planet, orbiting an average star, in a galaxy with hundreds of billions of stars. And there are hundreds of billions of galaxies, and yet here we are, conscious, aware, able to ask questions about our own existence. That alone feels almost impossible. So let's start with the first possibility. What if we are truly alone? What if in this entire universe we are the only intelligent life that has ever existed? Think about that for a second. It would mean that life is not just rare, it's unbelievably rare. That out of all the planets, all the stars, all the time that has passed, only once did matter organize itself in such a precise way that it became conscious. Us. That will make us the most special thing in the entire universe. Not in an egoistic way, but in a statistical way. We will be the universe, becoming aware of itself. And that's terrifying, because it means everything depends on us. Every piece of art, every idea, every discovery, every memory, all of it exists only here. And if we disappear, it might all disappear forever. But now, let's look at the second possibility. What if we are not alone? What if there are millions, billions of civilizations out there? Some of them may be thousands of millions of years more advanced than us. That idea is just as terrifying, because suddenly we are not special anymore. We are just one small civilization, among many. Maybe not even an important one. Maybe we are late. Maybe others have already figured out things we can't even imagine. Or worse, maybe they've already seen us. And this is where it gets even stranger. Because if the universe is so big, and if life is not that rare, then where is everyone? Why haven't we seen clear evidence? Why is the universe so silent? This question is known as the Fermi Paradox, and there are many possible answers. Maybe intelligent life destroys itself before it can spread. Maybe civilizations are too far apart. Maybe they don't want to be found. Or maybe we are just not capable of noticing them. What I find even more interesting is how most people don't think about this at all. We go on within our daily lives. School, work, social media, problems. All important, sure. But compared to this question, they feel so small. And I don't understand how it's possible to just ignore it, to not wonder, to not feel something when you look at the night sky. Because no matter what the truth is, it's overwhelming. If we are alone, we are incredibly rare. If we are not alone, we are incredibly insignificant. Either way, it changes how we should see ourselves. Maybe that's why it's so uncomfortable. Because it forces us to face something bigger than us. Something we can control. Something we might never fully understand. But at the same time, I think there's something beautiful about it. Because whether we are alone or not, we are here, right now, thinking about these questions. And maybe that's what really matters. Not having all the answers, but being able to ask the questions. So next time you look at the sky, just to remember, either we are the only ones or we are not. And both possibilities are equally terrifying. Bye.